Okay, I'm going to be doing my video on the Maya counting system, or the Mayan counting system of the ancient Maya people. Their counting system is quite different from ours. It was based around a base 20 system, or a vigesimal number system. The Mayans used this it's estimated from 80 to 50 to about 900. It was actually really interesting learning about their system. It's a little bit, in some ways it's a little bit simpler than ours, in that they only use three numbers, or three symbols, where we use 10, 0 through 9. They use, I have it right here, they have a dot equaling 1, a dash equaling 5, and then this shell symbol equaling 0, which is kind of funny. And that's kind of why the Maya's number system is so important, is because they were one of the few people to actually invent a 0 and use it on their own outside of our typical Hindu Indian number system that we use today. So I have a few graphs here just going over the basic idea of how their numbers are laid out. It's in this box system. I wrote these boxes. It's from the bottom to the top, starting in the 1's value and the 20 values and the 400's value. Because it's a base 20 system, each box is going to be a base of 20. So normally they wouldn't have these boxes around it, but it's a lot easier to visualize with the boxes around it. So in this example here, you can see with just the two, the dash in the bottom is 5 and the dot in the top is 20. In each box, you can have up to 19 symbols, or counting up to 19. And you can never have more than 4 dots. So in this case, to write a 5, you could write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots, but because that's 5, it becomes a dash. And the funny way that's kind of easy to remember for the Mayan system is that they're counting on their fingers. They're counting 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot, and 5 becomes a line, and then it moves up from there. So it's based around powers of 20. So 20 to the 0, 1. 20 to the first, 20. That's your second box. Higher, 20 to the second, 400. Your third box, or fourth box, is 20 to the third, 8,000. And each of these is a dot for 1. So you'd have 1 in this box would equal 8,000, or 20 to the third. So it's a pretty simple once you wrap your head around the idea of a base 20 system, and that you can't have more than 19 in each box. So their addition is also pretty fun. And I did a little simple addition problem here so we can see how that works. So we're going to take the numbers 42 plus 63, which we know equals 105, but we'll check that on the Mayan system here. So for 42, we know we have 2 as the 1's unit, so that's 2 dots. 40 is 2 20s, so we have 2 dots here. Plus 63, we have 3 in the 1's, and then 3 multiples of 20, 20, 40, 60. So we can check that again. 60, 20, 40, 60, plus 1, 2, 3, 63. 40, 20, 40, plus 1, 2, 42. And then you can just add those straight across. Dashes, dots, doesn't matter. You can add them all. You're going to have one big box, and then you'll simplify it, almost like simplifying a fraction. So in this case, I did dots, so it's a little easier. We have 3, 4, 5 dots in the bottom, 3, 4, 5 dots in the top, which we know each 5 dots can simplify down to 1 line. So we have a line in the bottom and a line in the top. We know the top is base 20, so we have 5 20s, which we know is 100. So we have 5 and 100, which equals 105, which we knew. And then the addition is simple. Their multiplication is a little bit more complicated here. I have it here, drew it out beforehand, so it's a little bit easier to visualize, but we're going to take those same numbers and multiply them this time. So we have 42 times 63. The way that we would write this out is you would take the tens, 41, 2, 3, 4, plus 2, 42, times, we're going down this time, 60 in the tens place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down 3, 1, 2, 3. So we have 10 and 1 and 10 and 1. And then the way this works, it's all about counting the points of intersection here. So with the Mayan multiplication system, we always start on the bottom right-hand corner, and then we're going to do these two after to combine. So in this case, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is our 1's digit. Next, we combine these two, count them all up. So we know 6, 6, 12, plus 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So same thing with our system. 4 carry the 2. I wrote it here, 2. Then you count up all of these intersections. Plus the 2, we have 24 intersections here. Plus 2 is 26, so we know 26, 46, 2,646 is what this will equal, and we can double check that on our calculators and know that that is correct. And that is simply the ancient Mayan number system, a base 20 or vigesimal system that the ancient Maya people made. Thank you for listening.